All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to start by saying, Call Halayim like Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakwadash. Double honor to my apostle elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to you brothers out there that's pushing this word in our righteousness and sincerity. To you, I say Shalom. This is your brother Amawan from the GMS Charlotte camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakwadash. And this lesson I'm going to entitle, Stay Hungry for the Scriptures, because this word is supposed to be inside our minds, 24/7, man. When you're at the camp, and especially whenever you're, on your own throughout your daily walk, man. Because this word is the only protection that we have from the wickedness of this place, man. So I just have a few scriptures I want to speak about just going into this topic. So I'm gonna begin here in Isaiah 34:16, and it reads, Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth they have commanded, and his spirit they have gathered them. Right, because everything that we need to know is in these scriptures, man. All right. Yahweh Shemal Shah has given us the understanding to be able to read this book and understand all the prophecies, all the dark parables, all the sayings, man. Scriptures in 1 John 2:20 tells you that, the Lord gave us the unction to know all things, man. So we have the 100% truth. So that's why we supposed to constantly be in this book, man, because this book is going to tell us everything that we need to know about the coming times that's ahead, man, and how to prepare for it. Because in the end, reading these scriptures gives you a level of comfort knowing that if you just do what the Lord commands of you, man, that He's gonna take care of you. And that's the main important thing that you have to keep in mind, when you are meditating on these scriptures, man, because it's about to be some perilous times coming, man. All right, there's gonna be some things that's gonna happen that's gonna kill a lot of people's faith, man. But Lord willing, we that be of the elect, man, that's out here doing the work, that our faith doesn't falter whenever adversity comes down on us, man, because it's gonna come down hard. All right, but in the end, that's why we have these scriptures, man. All right, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua said he left us the comforter of these scriptures, man. All right, so no other book can give us the insight on what's going on except for the scriptures, man. That's why we're supposed to constantly seek out the book of the Lord and read, man. And constantly, meditating on the word, man, because in the end, that's what's gonna keep you sane, man. I keep saying that, so let me get this. Let me get it in the scriptures, man. All right, this is Joshua 1:8. It says, This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Right, so like I said, we supposed to be constantly meditating on these scriptures, man. Because in the end, when this word is engraved in you, pretty much, and you're gonna be able to, when certain situations come up, you're gonna be able to act into the scriptures. It's gonna automatically be in you for you to react, man. All right, because your mind is constantly over in these scriptures, in these prophecies, man. So you're not gonna be distracted by what's going on in the world, man, or what's happening, as far as the trouble that's gonna take place, man. You're gonna constantly be meditating on the scriptures, man. All right. Matter of fact, let's look at that word meditate and see what it reads. The word meditate, I believe you said, is Hagah. And it says to imagine, utter, muse, mutter, meditate, devise, plot. But really, imagine, because like I said, your mind devise, Slaki, devise and imagine, what the Lord is gonna do, man. What He's doing to keep your mind in the place in the mind of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So what he's doing, because he's about to bring his anger on this place, man. All right, so we have to meditate on that, man, because hey, in the end, we don't want to be found on the wrong side of the Lord's anger. So that's why we constantly, doing everything we can to please the Lord. In Ecclesiastes 12, it tells you that you're supposed to kiss the Son lest he be angry, and we don't want to be found in the Lord's anger. We want to be found on the Lord's good side, so we can be protected from the upcoming times, man. Because the scriptures describe on how the Lord is going to destroy this place through his anger, via thermonuclear fire, and the time of Jacob's trouble, man. So it's gonna be a lot of shit going on, and if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, man, all right, the Lord's gonna put you up in through all that, man. All right, the elect, we're gonna get put through that trying period, man. But through our faith, man, the Lord's gonna take care of us, man. The Lord, when we be of the elect, man. So that's why we constantly got to meditate on these scriptures to remember that, man. So we don't move in haste, and end up messing ourselves up, man. Okay, let me get this. Psalms 119 and 15. I will meditate on thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways. Right, we're supposed to be meditating on the Lord's precepts, because these scriptures are what's gonna get you through the times that's ahead, man. That's what's keeping us going now, man. Different the different exhortations that we get, the reminders, the faith boosters, the historical accounts, so that we understand that certain things that we're gonna go through, our ancestors already went through it, man. So, hey, and like I said, if we trust in the Lord, man, we won't be confounded, like it tells you in Sirach 2. So it says that we have respect unto thy ways, because we know that, like the scripture I just read said, if we walk in the ways of the scriptures, that the Lord will make our way prosperous, man. So he's gonna take care of us as long as we do what he commanded of us, man. All right. This is Sirach 6 and 37. It says, let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord, and meditate continually in his commandments. He shall establish thine heart and give thee wisdom at thy own desire. Right, because if you constantly focused on prophecy, man, you're not going to be swayed by the BS that's going on, man. The stupid distractions that they got going on, it's not going to sway you. And it's not going to take your mind away from the bigger picture, because in the end, man, these prophecies are playing out. And that's why Esau was, trying to put these different distractions, like, this whole Jay-Z NFL deal, or, this Popeye's chicken phase, the different things, the bread and circuses, man. It's not going to take away from the prophecy getting happening, man. Because the mark of the beast is still making its rounds, on its way to be made mandatory, man. All right, this economy is holding on by a thread, man. And these different countries are preparing for war, man. So we understand that the Lord is magnifying the wickedness of this place, man, so that he can bring it down. So we got to keep that in mind and know that, hey, we gotta endure, man. We gotta constantly meditate and know that the Lord is making moves, so we can never be distracted and get beside ourselves, man. All right. So that's why we rehearsing the righteous acts, man. So the Lord will look down on what we're doing and be pleased with us, so that he'll have mercy on us, man. All right, because him giving this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is what's gonna save us, man. All right, wisdom of Solomon. Not wisdom of Solomon. Isaiah 33 and 6 tells you that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. So knowing that, man, that's why we constantly pay attention to prophecy, because we know at the end that when shit hits the fan, we're gonna be good, man. We're gonna walk in the spirit. We're not gonna let fear drive us to doing something that's gonna get us destroyed, man. All right. This is Sirach 39 and 5. He will give his heart to resort early to the Lord that made him. Right, because that's why we're seeking the Lord while he may be found, man. Seeking the Lord in our youth, so that we already have a relationship established with the Lord, to where we're starting to cry to him so much that he knows our voice, man. Because a lot of you people don't want to seek the Lord until shit hits the fan, and then the Lord's gonna say what? He said, I don't know you. You weren't praying. You weren't seeking me whenever you had liberty. And that's why you're gonna be left out there. But us, we're resorting to the Lord early. That's why He's always on our mind. These scriptures are always on our mind. It says, and we'll pray before the Most High, and we'll open His mouth in prayer and make supplications for His sin. That's why we're constantly begging Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's what praying is we're begging to be forgiven and to have mercy on us so that He'll deliver us, man. Because we know what's about to go down, man. And we don't want to get caught up in that, man. So that's why we're constantly praying for the Lord to deliver us, man. And that's why we're rehearsing the righteous acts so that we're not, willfully committing sin to put us further into damnation like the rest of these people are, man. It says, when the great Lord will, He shall be filled with the spirit of understanding. He shall pour out wise sentences and give thanks unto the Lord in His prayer. That's the understanding that He's giving us, man. That's why we're able to read these scriptures and fully know what they're talking about, man. Okay, and that's why we constantly when you hear us, man, we always Barak Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, call Halam like Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because this wasn't given everybody, man. This is one chance that we have to fight for our salvation, man. So for the Lord to even give that to us, man, we constantly give thanks for it, man. He shall direct His counsel and knowledge, and in His secrets shall He meditate. So that's why we constantly studying, and fellowshipping, getting built up so that we can endure the time to come, man. The Lord is directing our steps, man. He shall show forth that which He have learned, and shall glory in the law of the covenant. That's why we go out and teach, man, to wake up the elect and putting on the display to show the people, our people and the other nations, that we have the knowledge of the Most High, man. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, we have 100% truth, man. And there's nothing that you can do about it. There's nothing you can take from us that the Lord gave us, man. Because only He can take away this knowledge and understanding from us, man. And that's only if we if we handling the word of the Lord deceitfully, man. And that goes into many facets. You're not pushing the word. You're not utilizing your talent to the full extent. Or ultimately, you just taking the word of the Lord for a joke, man. And so that's why we're out here doing these lessons, sharpening our faith, because we believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, and we're making our light, we're putting that candle up before men, This last precept before I go into the plantation. All right, this is 1 Peter 5:8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Right, so that's why it says be sober and be vigilant, That's why we're constantly on watch, man. Our head is on a swivel, because we know that Esau can come down at any moment. That's why we don't get distracted by what's going on in the world, because we know that Esau can at any moment, man, make his move, crash this economy, or roll on us, man, throw us in jail, persecute us. Really, they can start martial law at any point, man. So we know that Esau is coming, man. So we got to constantly stay on your watch, man, because we know that Esau, it says at the verse, your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion walketh about, seeking who he devour, man. So Esau, he's watching, man. He's waiting for his opportunity, and it's not gonna come until Yahweh Bashim Yahushua deems it time, and then it's go time after that, man. So that's why you gotta constantly be on your watchtower and be working on your job, man, to make sure the Lord sees your efforts, and that that you're making your call of election sure, man. So with that, I pray that you were edified. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the plantation, So with that, I'm gonna say, call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem Kakudash. Double honors to my apostle elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well, and peace and blessing to the elect. Shalom.